An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical and logical manipulations. Okay, we'll see how these operators can be used, what exactly an operator. Okay, we know some simple like something like plus is an operator, minus is an operator, multiplication is an operator. Like this, not only this, we have any more number of operators. So like they are divided into like this: arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment, as well as miscellaneous operators. So all those things we'll see one by one how these operators are there in C, and in different ways also. Not only this, how many different ways we can write. We say like for plus 10 plus 20. So what if I write 10 plus E? What happens? Okay, so will it execute without an error? So that is also we'll see like this. So some interesting topics like an incrementing, decrementing operators. Okay, what are the special cases we have? Okay, what if I write I plus plus comma I comma plus plus I? And not only this, in some operators like logical and very interesting, logical and logical are very interesting. If you write in some if condition, what happens? Okay, so which is a priority, and some interesting thing we'll see here. Okay, like this, and also conditional operator. Not only this, I'll show you everything and different scenarios, like the things which you don't know till now. Some of course you know about operators, but the hidden things, some hidden things which are there in C regarding these operators when you use, might be in conditions or statements or in loops. So how their execution, that also we'll see now. Before we start, please subscribe, you'll get more updates. Okay, yeah, these are the operators in C. Okay, I covered everything. So first we'll go for arithmetic operators. Okay, the arithmetic operators we have plus, minus, multiplication, division, percentile, plus plus, increment we'll see. And we know this percentile, what is the mod operation? Like if I write 20 percentile 3, what is the remainder? You will get it as 2, right? So that will be printed. What if 20.3 percentile 3? Is it an error? So if it might be an error, then what if I want to get 0.3 as output? So that also we'll see. Okay, so all interesting things I'll show you in this concept of arithmetic operators. So how this can be executed, I'll go directly first with plus operator. Okay, I'll directly go with the execution. Yeah, we can see with the program. Let us suppose I have taken this program, basic program, very basic program. Okay, A value is 10, B value is equals 20, and the C is a one more variable. So all these are taken as integers. Okay, what is C is equals to A plus B. What is A value? 10, B value 20. So will be added as it is a plus operator, and C value will become 30. I am printing, of course it is integer. Okay, right, I just want to execute this one. Yeah, we can see the output here. It is 30, right? So the output is 30 here. You can see, very simple we know. Okay, this is simply plus operator, but the other things also we'll see. Another thing is, of course, you can write here C equals to A plus B. This is fine, or you can write like this directly without using that C variable. Directly you can write A plus B. This also gives your perfect output. You can see here 20. Of course I have taken 10 plus 10. Okay, yeah, which is 20. Directly you can get. And now of course I'll take this one as 40. Of course you will get it as 50, right? Yeah, the output is 50. Now the thing is, instead of B, what I want to take is A plus something like 50. Now what will be the output? Will it give an error? Definitely not. Here it is, A is a variable value, 10 plus directly 50 will be taken, which is 60. This is also acceptable, that is fine for plus. Okay, and now can I write like this? Okay, something like if I write D, A plus D, so will it give the exact output? Definitely not. Where D is not a variable, you will get it as error here. But what if I give like this? Okay, D in single quotes. Now you can see it will execute successfully. Why? Because D is not a variable right now, it is a constant, right? A character constant. What is a constant value? Of course we know ASCII values. I'll simply write here. I think for lowercase a, the ASCII value starts from 97 up to z. Z is 122, right? And for uppercase a, it starts at 65 and up to z it is 90, right? So for D you can observe, so A is 97 means B is 98, C 99, D is 100. So now A, here it is a variable 10 plus 100, which is 110. You can see the output 110, you will get it. Anyway, here it's, I'll make it as comments. Okay. Now what will be the output if I write like this? I think you can guess. The A value, which is ASCII value, is 97 plus 100 the value. Why? Because it is in single quote, that's why it takes a character constant value from ASCII. That is, you can see the output, which is 97 plus D is 100, 197, you will get it. Yeah, you can see 197, right? Yeah, one more thing you can observe, like what if I write here something like 10, something like I'll write 50. So you may know that 50 plus 100, which is 150, right? Yeah, you can see this is 150. Okay, now one more question. What if I write here something like 5, so but 5 in single quotes, will it work? Will it give correct output? Yes, why not? You can say, but you can say D value is 100. What is 5? It is a character constant, and again we have ASCII values for character constants of the numbers, like for 0 it is 48, right? Like this up to 9 it is 57. So you can observe for 5 what is the value. Okay, 0 is 48, 1 is 49, 2 is 50, 3 is 51, 4 is 52, 5 is 53. So 53 plus 100, which is 153. You can observe what is the output. You can see 153. So like this you can take for the operator plus. So these many ways you can write for evaluation, and not only this, you can write here also. C equals to a plus b is accepted, C equals to a plus 15 is accepted. Afterwards you want to print here the variable value, that is C, so which will become 10 plus 15 25, that is also fine. Okay, here also you can give in single quotes. So this is basic, like for arithmetic operator plus, how you can get it. So this part is over. Next we'll go for minus, then multiplication, like this each and every operator will see. Now the same rules whatever I have done, those are applicable for minus. I think we know, like instead of plus you can make subtraction. So this will become 10 minus 15, which is minus 5, right? So we'll see that output. Yeah, minus 5. Same thing you can implement here, same like whatever you have done in previous. So if I write C equals to I'll take here as something like, let us suppose this is also fine. I'll take 60 minus, okay, 60, there a value b, a minus b, 60 minus 40, which is 20. Yeah, 20, it is fine. Now can I keep b in single quotes? Let me see what happens b in single quotes. So which has to be 60 minus b value is 98, right? ASCII values 98. So 60 minus 98, you can see the output, which is minus 38. So this is also correct. So there is no error in this, and of course you can keep uppercase b. So what is the value of uppercase b? 65 it starts, right? 66. So 60 minus 66, right? A value 60 minus 66, which is minus 6, right? So that is also very most important. Like so like this we can have subtraction. This is about subtraction, the second one which we have done for arithmetic operators. Okay, yeah, same thing. If I go with the multiplication, I'll go multiplication a into something like 4. So what happens? A into 4, 60 into 4, which will be 240, right? So we'll see that output. Yeah, 240, right? You can consider a into b. So b value is 40, 60 into 40, 2400, right? Yeah, like this you can take, and here also the same rules are applicable. You can keep in single quotes, okay, single quotes. So now 60 into b value is 98, right? 98 into 60. I'm not able to calculate, but you can see, I think this is output 5880, 5880. Okay, of course it will print within range the value is. So we know the values, the range of integer we have taken as it is taking 4 bytes here. So it takes for minus 2 power 31 to plus 2 power 31 range values, right? Otherwise it will give garbage. So this is simple about multiplication. Okay, so going to the division part, division is somewhat somewhat different. Okay, little bit we'll see what is the difference. Okay, division, a divided by b. Okay, so see, I'll take a simple example. Okay, this is for beginners, so I'll take some simple examples. 20 here I'll take what, I'll take 5. So 20 by 5, which we know that the value is 4, right? So the output is 4, right? So like this, but I'll take here, what if I take 22? So we know that the output is 5.4, right? I mean 4.4, right? So the output should be 4.4. You can see the output here, only 4 you got it. So why we got 4 only? That means you have the division where you have taken it as integer, right? You have taken it as integer, that's why it is 4 only. Okay, so the remainder, I mean whatever the decimal positions will be ignored, right? So that is, and of course we know how to get that answer also. Okay, you can take the, see the resultant is float, and there are so many constraints regarding while you take this one, and of course you can take it as float, or I'll take here as float. So now can you observe here? So I said it as C, float C. Anyway, 22 by 5. Okay, I need to close with semicolon. 22 by 5, which is 4.4 I need to get, but you can see whether we'll get 4.4. Anyway, percentile f, right? Here it is a what you call it as, here it is floating value. Now the part you can see whether we'll get 4.4, you can see. Yeah, okay, it's not 4.4, it is 4 followed by n number of, 6 number of zeros, right? Anyway, percentile f, if I write those many zeros, let us suppose if I want only 2 or 3 zeros, if I want 2 zeros I have to put 0.2 f, so that I'll get only 2 zeros, right? 4.00. Okay, but the thing is I need to get 4.4, but where the logic missed, you can observe here, a is integer, b is integer. Okay, integer by integer, always the resultant is also integer. Okay, that means 22 by 4, 5. First it will give the answer as 4 only, it's not 4.4, it's 4 only, then it is float, that's why it will be taken as the remaining floating are zeros, right? So that is what happens. But in order to get the float value, what you need to do, you have to make it as typecasting. Okay, anyway I'll explain this one clearly in typecasting video. Okay, how to make type conversions, everything. Right now if I take like this, it's with the one rule, like, so if you take integer by integer, integer by integer, result will be integer. Integer by float, result will be float. Float by integer, result will be float, and float by float, the result will be float. Okay, yeah, you can see now I think you will get the answer. Now a value is converted from integer to float. Now the answer you can see, yeah, 4.4, you can see. So this is what you have to do. I'll clearly explain this one in the type conversion by taking more number of examples. Okay, so this is about division operator clearly. Of course you can here also you can take character constants. Okay, the next one is percentile operator. Okay, very most important percentile operator, you can see. Okay, I'll write here a percentile b. Anyway, there is no float required here, right? So percentile is used for getting the remainders, right? Getting the remainders. So 22 by 5. So the quotient is 4 and the remainder is only 2, right? So we'll get that remainder value when you go for percentile. can observe the output. Yeah, one mistake here, you can see it's percentile not f, right? C is an integer I have taken. Yeah, so now you can observe, so 2 is the remainder, like this, right? So now I'll take something like I'll take 20. Here I'll take 3. Of course we know that the output again, of course again we'll get it as 2, right? The remainder. Okay, so let me take another, or if I take 10 here, so the remainder should be 1, right? Yeah, 1. Okay, yeah. Now the thing is, what if I write 10.5? What if I write 10.5? A equals 10.5. Of course it should be float, right? So I'll take it as float. If I take 10.5, B is 3. Okay, C I have taken. So C equals to A percentile B. So can you guess what will be the output? Just so will you get an output as 3? What is that? 1.5 as output. We'll see. You can see it is an error. So that means what? Percentile which finds the remainder only for integers, right? Anyway, there is a flexibility. There is the one function which gives the remainder for this decimal values also. In general mathematics we feel like you won't find the remainder for decimal, right? So now there is a function called as f mod. Remember, f mod is a function where it will take the decimal or floating values. Now you can say 10.5 if you divide with 3 is 9, the remainder will be 1.5. Okay, that you will get here where C is a floating point number. Okay, now you can see the output. Okay, we'll see the output. There is no error, you can see 1.5 like this. Okay, if you want to get the more clarity, you can take another values. Okay, I'll take something like 40.5. so I'll take here as, can I take 6? So 36, right? 36, I'll get 4.5. We'll see this output. Yeah, 4.5. So remember this part. What is this? F mod. Okay, F mod when you can use, when you want to find the remainder, when you use the decimal number. So okay, even you can write it as 6.2. so then also you can find the answer. Yeah, like this. Okay, so you can take this F mod for percentile, right? So these 5 operators are finished. Now we'll see the plus plus and minus minus, which are increment and decrement operators. Okay, of course they are unary operators also. Unary operators. See, of course I have to tell about what is unary, binary and ternary operators, right? So unary, that can be operated on only one operand. Like if I write plus plus a, so operand is only one. If I write something like a minus minus, or if I write minus a, see, like this we'll have this, we call it as unary operators. I'll write something like this operation, tilt of something like a. It's okay, I'll explain everything with execution. The binary operators we know very well, a plus b. Plus is operating on a and b. Okay, so I can write a divided b. Okay, I can I say this is what about this one? A plus b plus c. Is it ternary? No, it is. This plus is a binary on a plus b. This plus is a binary on, might be b plus. If I write something like this, plus is a binary on this resultant and c. So this is also binary, right? So ternary 3 operators. Here we can find one operator called as conditional operator. Okay, this is ternary operator. I'll explain this one also. Ternary operator. Okay, so these are the operators in C. Okay, basically divided, and afterwards we have divided like arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise assignment and miscellaneous operators. So now we'll see plus plus and minus minus operators with execution. Yeah, let me take int I equals to 5 and I'll take percentile d. Okay, I'll write, of course, I basically. Okay, anyway, I'll take I comma j. Okay, so I'll first print j. What is j? Okay, by writing like this. Okay, j is equals to, okay, before that simply I want to print what is I plus plus. Okay, see, I plus plus, and I'll show you the difference. Anyway, they both are increments only. Okay, I plus plus means that value 5 will be incremented, and then I value will be printed in the next as, what is the next value? 6. Okay, you can see the output. Yeah, the output is 6. Now can I write plus plus I? I can write plus plus I. Again the output you will get it as 6. You can see. Yeah, the output is 6. Now the thing is, you feel like both are same? No, mostly not. Okay, we'll see the difference. Okay, I'll write j equals to plus plus I. Just want to print what is I and what is j. Okay, I'll take here percentage d one more. Yeah, what is the value? Like I equals to 5. Okay, then plus plus I is nothing but it's a pre-increment. Pre-increment means, so first it will increment the value. So 5 will become 6 here, right? That 6 will be assigned to j. So I'll write here. So I value became 6. Okay, then that value will be assigned to j. So both has to be 6, right? You can see the output. Yeah, you can see 6 6, both are 6 6. But we can see the output with another, like what if I write j equals to I plus plus, what happens here? So first I post increment means first the value will be assigned. What is the I value first? 5. So 5 will be assigned. Okay, 5 will be assigned. So I value as it is, I value initially, I value 5 will be assigned to j. So that's why j value will become 5. Initially this value of 5 will be assigned to j, that will be j equals to 5. Now afterwards I value will be incremented to 6. So now you can observe I is 6, j is 5. We'll see this output I comma j. So I is 6, j is 5. I think you can find the difference. Okay, so that is the one thing you have to check it out clearly. And not only here, you can observe here also. See, one more thing here I want to show you. Yeah, now tell me what is the output of this one. Yeah, I is equals to 5. Now 5 value will be incremented. I told you pre-increment, so plus plus I. So 5 I value will become 6, then it will be printed. Next line you can see here the value became 6, right? I became 6, so that 6 will come to the next line. So here what will be printed? First in this line it will print 6, then 6 will be printed. So 6 comma 6, you can see the output. So 6 comma 6, the output you can see. And now the thing is, what if I write I plus plus? So will it 6 comma 6? Okay, we'll see first. It's not 6 comma 6, it is 5 comma 6. You can see how it is means. So first 5 post increment, that's why first the value will be taken by printf. So fifth line number 5 you can see. So I value is 5. So 5 value will be taken, afterwards incremented to the next line. So here what happens here? Fifth line the value is 5. When it comes out of fifth line the value is 6. That's why here I value will be printed as 5. Here the value will be printed as 6. Right? So like this it will be increment and decrement operators. Now the next part, what is the output of this one? some interesting thing. Of course, the behavior will be different in different types of compilers. You can use for Turbo C, it will be different. You can go for code blocks, it is somewhat different compared to that, and even if you go for online compiler, it will be different. But we'll see how it will be executed. Okay, in general, you can feel like I equals to 5, so here it will be 5, right? So if you feel it as here 5, then it will be incremented, then it goes to the next line. I is printing, it is 6, then 6 plus plus, it will be 7, right? So but we'll see the output, what it prints. Okay, anyway, I'll explain this one clearly. So 6 7 7, how it will be. Okay, yeah, the first thing we have to evaluate not from left to right, we have to evaluate from right to left. Remember, we have to evaluate from right to left. Okay, so the first thing what you need to do is here the evaluation. So right side, what is there? Plus plus I, right? So that plus plus I you have to take first. Okay, so now I am explaining the first part where you execute in Turbo C, what will be the output you will get. First I'll explain. So 5, the value here plus plus I means it will be 5 plus plus, it will become 6 here. Okay, now I value is 6 will be taken with this I, and I plus plus post increment. Anyway, here also 6, afterwards I value will become 7 after printing, right? Now this is the output you will get in Turbo C. But right now you got it as 677. I'll tell you how it is 677 means. Anyway, execution till this it is same. Okay, but it won't print immediately. Okay, once again I'll tell you. Here you can see, here it is 6 first. Okay, here it is 6. Now here also 6. Now here also initially 6. Now the thing is, after 6, what is I value? Plus plus. So I value will become 7 now, right? I value will become 7 now. Now the replacement will happen for wherever you have I, wherever you have plus plus I. It won't replace for I plus plus. Why? Because it's a post. Pre means now the final I value will be replaced for wherever you have plus plus I. So here plus plus I is there. So here plus plus I is there 7. Here I is there 7 will be taken. Not for, I told you, no, not for this one I plus plus. Okay, same thing happens for online GDB also, and for right now I am using code blocks. Here also it takes the same thing, right? Even you can check it out for another also. Let me, what if I have plus plus I, here initially it is 5 plus plus, it is 6. Now 6 plus plus 7, and of course here 7 only, right? 7 only, but the I value will become 8, right? After last. Why? Because I plus plus is there. So now 8 will be replaced here, and plus plus I here also 8 will be replaced. So now the output should be 7 8 8. Let me check it out, the output. Yeah, you can see 7 8 8. Okay, I'll take one more like this. So here also I'll take plus plus I. Okay, let me take here plus plus I, here I plus plus. So like this, what happens we'll see. So I value is 5. Anyway, it is post increment, value is 5. Afterwards I value is 6. 6 comes here, 6 plus plus, here it is 7, and here 7 plus plus, here it is post increment, pre increment, that's why 8. Now the final I value is 8. So wherever you have plus plus I or I will be replaced with 8, right? Here plus plus I replaced with I. Anyway, the third one is I plus plus, it won't replace. This output will be 8 8 5. We can see this one. Yeah, you can see 8 8 5. So this is what the replacement happens. And now one more final. I'll take I here. So which will become 5. Okay, 5 plus plus 6. 6 will be here. And 6 plus plus 7. 7 will be here. And wherever you have final value is 7. and here I is there, that's why that will be replaced with 775 will be your output. You can see the output. So 775, and of course the final one is decrement operator. Same rules will be applicable for decrement. So whatever I explained. So one example I'll take. It is like decrementing. One value will be decremented. Okay, here if you take decrement, if I write minus minus I, that means 5 value will be decremented, then only prints the value will be 4. Yeah, you can see the answer as 4. And what if I write my I minus minus? So the output will be 5 only. That means afterwards it will be decremented, and the rules whatever I explained for plus plus, same thing will be applied for minus minus. Okay, one example of taking more than one decrement operator in a print statement. Okay, yeah, I, then I'll take plus plus I. Okay, the answer would be, so the first one is plus. Okay, I'll take minus minus, right? Here minus minus I value will be decremented to 4. Okay, now I value is 4. Here 4. Here 4 anyway first, then decrements I value to 3. So now I value is 3, right? So 3 means wherever you have minus minus I, and I will be replaced with 3. So last one is 3, and here I is there, that's why 3. So I minus minus will be as it is. So output is 433. You can see 433. So this is what happens with the operators, how they can be. And if you have any doubts regarding this increment, and you can post me in the comment section.